going
There
to
we
get
go.
myself streaming as well.
All right, we are live. All right, is everybody else ready?
Yes, I am also live.
Yes, I'm almost live.
I am live.
All right. And once Bearson's live, we will begin.
What did you put in for your category?
I just put in gaming.
Yeah.
Because I mean, technically, this is a game. It is a game show.
Yeah.
A game show full of game people.
Yeah. And just double check that it's working. Yeah. Why is it saying repo with friends? What? I hate.
Yeah, this is repo. This is repo.
Yeah. I hate YouTube sometimes because it's just like, yeah, you set the title to be this. We're just gonna change it back.
That was your title? No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Not anymore.
Not on my watch.
Saying repo with.
Okay. Please just do the thing. All right, I should be good now.
All right. Well, then, without further ado, get ready for a game changer. Tonight's guests, from the dumpster to your living room, we have Sky B. All the way from the 9 pits of hell, we have Captain Blizzy. And from the royal thrones of the forest himself, we have Bearston Kingston. Welcome, lovely contestants. Say hello, lovely contestants.
Hi.
Hello.
Salutations.
And you have me. I've been here the whole time. Welcome to Game Changer, the only show where the game changes every show. I'm your host, RPG Slime. Today, we will be playing a lovely game. You guys know what the rules of the game today are, right?
Nope.
There's only ever one rule, and there are no rules.
Exactly. My players do not have any idea what game it is we are about to be playing. And with that, let's begin. The only way to begin is by learning, the only way to learn is by playing, and the only way to win is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. Players! Which image matches the sound? I'm going to show you an image and play a sound. You will use one of your 3 lovely buzzers there to buzz in and correctly identify which image matches the sound. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right, players. Which image matches this sound? Bearston, you are the first to buzz in.
That is a cat.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure indeed.
Well, you'd be correct. That is, in fact, a cat. Bearston, that means that point is gonna go to you. If I can find the files. There we go.
Excellent.
I believe you are player 1, correct? Yeah,
Ah,
there we go. Players. Oh, there we go. Which image matches this sound? That's gonna go to... sorry, I keep trying to use your Discord name. That's gonna go to Captain Blizzy.
I'm going to say that it is a trumpet.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, you'd be correct. That is, in fact, a trumpet. That gets you the point. Players. Which sound does this image match? Fucking... if I could just manage these slides properly. Bearston, that is yours.
I'm going to say that is the motorcycle.
Now, Bearston, there are plenty of things here with motors on it. Are you very sure?
I'm pretty positive.
Well, in this case, Bearston, you'd be correct. That is, in fact, the motorcycle. Players, which image matches this sound? That's gonna go to Skyby.
That's a fire truck.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I'm gonna pass it on to any other player because that is wrong.
Oh. There was the horn, though.
Isabel, or sorry, fuck. Lizzie,
Is it an ambulance?
that would be correct. They sound very alike, but they are very different.
Very, very situational sound one, depending on where
Yes.
you're from.
Yes, they do sound different depending on country of origin, and we will actually be doing something with that in just a little bit here. But that point is going to go to Blizzy for correctly identifying that it was an ambulance. Sorry, Skyby. Players, we're all gamers here, right?
I dabble.
I'd imagine so.
We've all played Minecraft, right?
Yes.
Occasionally.
Then
To some degree.
I think you can help me
Chronically.
identify which creature makes this sound.
They all could.
All right, Bearston, the floor is yours.
I'm going to guess the yellowfish.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely not, but I'm going to guess it anyway.
Well, you'd be correct. That is the fish. Fun fact: the Guardian actually doesn't have a splash sound in its file font in its files.
That's interesting.
But that means, Bearston, that the point is yours. Players, last slide. Can you help me identify this noise?
I don't even know the names of any of these instruments.
Skyby.
Hold on. I'm gonna say that's the clarinet.
Are you sure about that?
Not entirely, but I'm gonna still guess it.
All right. Then unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass it up to another player, as it is not the clarinet.
But which one's the clarinet? I don't know which one's the clarinet.
Bearson, the floor is yours.
I think the one behind me is an oboe, so I'm going to say the oboe because besides the clarinet, that's the only one I know.
The oboe, in fact, is the one on the left. The one on the right is a bassoon.
That's a bassoon, yeah.
No, I don't know wind instruments.
It's okay. Are you still
I know them
knowing
all.
that?
Oh no, I'm still going to guess the one behind me because that was the one I chose. So I'm just going to keep that one.
Well, you'd be correct. That is the bassoon. High pitch
didn't
sound
realize
coming from a
bassoons
low
could
pitch
make-
instrument.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize bassoons could sound that high.
Yeah, no,
I only
it's
know
super
percussion.
impressive. All right, players. That's going to take us to our first, I guess you could call it, shiny question of the game. We're going to call this National Emergency. Players, I'm going to show you 6 different flags of 6 different countries. And
Oh,
in
no.
turn, I'm going to play each country's EAS alert system sound. It is up to you to put these flags in order of the sound that was played. Do you understand?
Yes.
I believe so.
Reluctantly.
Players, here's your flags. And here are the sounds. I will play them in order twice. And then after that, you will have 30 seconds to choose what order they go in. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And again. Those EAS alerts. Loud and obnoxious. And we're going to be sitting here listening to 6 of them. Here's the third sound.
Alerta sísmica.
One more time, players.
Alerta sísmica.
Here is your fourth sound. One more time. The fifth sound. One more time. And your final sound. All right, players, you have 30 seconds on the clock to identify which belongs to which and place them in order. The person with the most correct gets the point.
Question.
Answer.
What are the two flags on the left? Which countries are those?
Top one is Chile, bottom one is Malaysia.
Got it.
I should really get some, like, timer music, going for this. Perhaps next time. All right, players, your time is up. We are going to start with Sky B. Give me your countries.
I'm not super sure about this, but I'm gonna say Mexico, Germany, Chile, US, Norway, Malaysia. I don't know most of these. I'm just gonna put that guess out there.
All right. You have one correct.
Damn.
No changing answers, by the way. You're locking in right now. Captain Blizzy.
I'm going to say Chile, Germany. That's Norway.
Mm-hmm.
USA. Mexico, and then the last one, which I forgot already.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Thank you.
You got two of these correct. Bearston, last but certainly not least.
All right, I have for 1 Chile, 2 Malaysia, 3 Mexico, 4 USA, 5 Norway, and 6 Germany.
And you have just double checking real quick before I say anything. You have 4 of them correct. So
Wow.
that point is going to go to Bearston with 4.
The only one I knew was the USA. I just guessed it at the time.
The order was Chile, Norway, Mexico, USA, Malaysia, and Germany. And now, players, if you're ever in any of those countries, if you hear that sound, you better fucking run the other way. Players! Our next segment is called Find the Imposter. Points here are worth double their value. I'm going to show you a series of pictures and play you a sound. I want you to tell me which picture doesn't belong and why. If you get it right, you get 2 points. Understood?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right, players. What matches? What image does not belong here?
Dang it.
All right. That's going to go to Captain Blizzy.
Is it the mug?
You're correct. It is the mug. It's not broken.
That's a very impending doom image of a cat.
It very much is. We all know what happens to a cat that gets their hand on a glass. That's going to bring
Indeed.
you up to 4 points. Players, which image does not belong? Here's your images. Here's your sound. Barristan, that's gonna go to you.
I'm going to guess the sprinkler.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, that is correct because the sprinkler moves. It makes a sound. The other two sounds, the sound is of bacon sizzling, but bacon sounds like rain. So that's going to be 2 points for Barristan, bringing him up to 7 points. Players! Which image does not match this sound? That's gonna go to Blizzy again.
It's the one on the far right.
Ooh, unfortunate. Can anybody else tell me which one does not belong? Sky B!
It's the one on the left. It makes a different sound because there's two symbols and they clatter together.
That would be correct! Yes, hi-hats have two symbols which clatter together making a tss noise. Meanwhile, a China symbol and a crash symbol both make similar noises, except one is inverted and makes a little bit more of a ringy-pingy noise. But the two symbols crash together. That's going to give Sky B on the board with 2 points.
Finally! There's been 3 music questions and I haven't gotten any of them.
Well, I hope you're ready for another one, because players, which image does not belong here based on this sound? Barristan.
That's going to be the death whistle.
Oh, can somebody else grab this point? Because that is incorrect. Sky B.
Is it the slide whistle because you can change the pitch of it?
That would be correct! It is the only whistle on this page that changes pitch. That's gonna bring you to 4 points.
Dang.
Dang. B, you are swiping these points away from the others. And that's gonna bring us to our next slide. Players! Which image does not match? Here's your images. Get a very good look at them. Here's the sound. Lizzie, that's gonna go to you.
I'm gonna say it's the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Ooh, are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, you'd be wrong. Players, who's gonna steal? Barristan, that's gonna go to you.
I'm going to go with the fungus person.
That would be correct. Fun fact. The T-Rex noises in Jurassic Park were made from koala sounds.
Correction, that's a drop bear.
That is intriguing information.
But Barristan, that means you get 2 points, bringing you to 9. Players, which image does not match this sound? And players, here's the sound.
Does not compute.
Sky B.
R2-D2 doesn't talk. At least not English.
You know what? That was not what I was going for here, but I'm inclined to give you the points because I did not think about that. For any additional, so I'm gonna give you the points for this, but for additional points, can anybody find what I was going for here? I heard Blizzy first.
Is it Genos because he's a cyborg, not a robot?
That is exactly what I was going for.
That's what I was going to say. Dang it.
So I will be giving both Blizzy and B 2 points. B for calling me out on not thinking about R2D2 not speaking English. Players, going into this next segment, our point totals are Bearston in the lead with 9 points. Trailing closely behind are B and Blizzy, both tied for second with 6 points. It is still anybody's game. This is going to bring us to our next shiny question. Which is which? Players, I'm going to play you a series of different witch laughs and cackles. It is up to you to buzz in and identify which series or which witch is making the cackle. Understood?
Indeed.
Yes.
Players, your first witch sound. Bearston.
Is that the sea witch Ursula?
That is correct. That is Ursula. All
Damn,
right,
she looks
players.
fine in that render.
Yeah, she looks so cunty. Players, this is your next witch cackle. I hear some sounds of recognition. If you'd like, I can play it again.
Please do. Oh, it's triggering something, but I just can't get my mind on it.
All right, players, I'm going to
Like,
call it.
I probably would recognize the character, but I don't recognize the laugh.
Yeah, players, you're probably going to kick yourself after this because that was, in fact, Bayonetta from the series Bayonetta.
Interesting.
I never
Very
played
interesting.
Bayonetta.
Oh, she's one of my mains in Smash. I should have known better.
Listen, I wasn't paying attention to any of the words coming out of her mouth.
That is fair.
Very fair. Players, your next witch cackle. I'll play it one more time.
I got nothing.
I'll play it. I'll play it
Yeah.
a third time. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Players, that witch cackle belongs to none other than Ida of the Owl House.
No!
No!
I can hear
Never
it
watched
now.
the show, but love her design.
Oh, I've watched all of it.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
To be
Spoilers.
fair, it's been a couple years.
It has been a couple years. They're releasing a book now.
Yeah.
Players, your next witch cackle. Play it one more time. Going. We have a buzz in from Blizzy.
Is that Elphifa, the Wicked Witch of the West?
Oh, no. Good guess, though.
Is that the... Oh, wait. There you go.
There you go.
Is that the witch from Banjo-Kazooie?
No,
Dang it.
but that is a very good guess.
That's what I
Gruntilda.
almost thought too.
Gruntilda, that's the name, yes.
Nope, that is not Gruntilda, unfortunately.
Dang.
Any other guesses, or? All right, players. I'm not hearing anything, so I'm gonna reveal which this was. Yubaba from Spirited Away.
Okay.
Oh.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
Ah,
Neither
classic
have I.
film.
Unfortunately,
I've seen it like
never
4
seen that movie.
times, but it's been like 7 years since I've seen it.
All right, players.
Not the same.
Your next witch laugh is. Blizzy.
Is that Gruntilda from Banjo Kazooie?
You're correct. That is Gruntilda from Banjo Kazooie.
Dang it!
That's why I didn't want to say anything. Oh.
As soon as she laughed, I was like, no, get to the thing quickly.
I know my
I had a
bears
moment
and
of
birds.
hesitation.
Players, your last witch laugh. Blizzy.
Is that Elf of a Wicked Witch of the West?
No, I did not include a Wicked in here.
Well, it's also Wizard of Oz.
I also did not include Wizard of Oz to throw you guys off specifically.
Dang.
Could you play it again?
I will play it again.
Oh, I recognize that.
Sound Profile is definitely a movie of some sort.
Players, I'll give you a hint since we've been struggling to identify our witches here. This witch is also in a book. I'll play the laugh one last time.
Book and probably a movie.
Like it's right there.
Blizzy.
Is it the witch version of Maleficent?
No, it is not, but that is a good guess. Players, I seem to have stumped you here, so I'm going to reveal the witch and call it here. That witch is, in fact, a nasty bitch named Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter.
No, I almost guessed.
Not a Harry Potter girly.
Ah, dang.
Ugh. I was like, it sounds like she's flying away on a broom.
That's why I wanted to say.
Where are their
Elphaba.
brooms?
Because of the whole
They're
tornado.
everywhere.
Well, no,
Uh,
that would have been Wicked Witch of the East.
unfortunate player.
To the east got crushed underneath a tornado.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
she
she
fucking
was
died.
the one in the tornado.
Under a house.
Players, that point is going to go to Blizzy and Bearston for both identifying one witch each. Going into our third and final round, the point totals are Bearston still in the lead with 10 points. Blizzy creeping up close behind him with 7 points. And trailing in last, but not too far behind, is B with 6 points. Players, this is going to bring us into our next and final segment. Out of context. Players, I will play you a sound. It is up to you to provide me with the context that I would hear this sound in. The player to provide me with the most creative, silly, or interesting context for the sound will receive the point. Players, your first sound is... Blizzy, you're up first.
Beginning of a movie. Record scratch. I wonder you're wondering how I got here. Bubba O'Reilly by The Who plays.
I do like that interpretation. Can we get a better one, though? All right, I guess those 3 points are going to go to Blizzy for the... So you're wondering how I got here. Do like that a lot. Players, your next sound here is... Oh, and in case I didn't say this before, these are worth 3 points. Players, your next sound is... Bearston, you're up first.
Just doing my stuff. Hear the knock on the door. Get up. What? This is the 3rd week you've opened that portal. The neighbor keeps falling in. Could you please just stop?
A concerned neighbor over a mysterious portal. I do like it. I like it a lot. But I wonder if we can do better. Would anybody else like to give it a shot? Blizzy.
Tap dancing class isn't going as quite as well as I thought it would, but I'm getting there.
So this is like an upstairs neighbor who's tap dancing. Oh my god, I do like that. I do like that. B, do you have an interpretation?
Oh, coming up with things is not my strong suit.
Yes,
Ooh.
we have unfortunately hit the improv segment of our game.
Oh no, not the improv. My worst enemy.
All right. All right. In that case, then, I like the knocking on the door over the portal, but I do like the creative twist of it being tap dancing and not a door knocking. So I think I'm gonna give that one to Blizzy.
Fair.
Improv class, don't fail me now.
Players, your next sound is... Blizzy, that is going to be yours.
Man, I just can't choose a ringtone. They're all so good and so annoying to all my coworkers.
Interesting. A ringtone. I do like that. I wonder if we could do better, though. Bearston.
Yeah, sure. They said that they needed supplies for the next week, as well as some cargo to detain their prisoner. Jansen, the translator's been broken for the last week. Will you please stop trying to say you know how to read minds?
Oh, I do like that. That's funny. That's a really good twist, actually. B, passing it on to you now.
The ship's controls keep making weird sounds, and I don't know if it means that we're running low on fuel or that we're right in front of an asteroid and we're all about to die.
Ooh, I do like it. That was good. We're about to crash into an asteroid. We don't know what these controls are doing. It fits the sci-fi noise. I like the interpretation of the telephone, but I like the story that was weaved of this mysterious prison sort of thing. So I think I'm going to have to give it to Bearston there for the prison narrative. But good job, players. I really liked all those twists. I think you'll bring let's bring that A game to the next sound. Players, this is your next sound. That's going to be Blizzy.
Sorry, officer. I know I was speeding, but no, my wife isn't pregnant. She's just fat. No, you don't have to give me a ticket. Don't rip that pic. Please don't give me a ticket.
So it's an officer ripping you a ticket. I do like that. That's a good interpretation, and I like the narrative. Let's see if anybody else has any ideas. Bearston.
Now, Dalton, I've been a farmer for 45 years, and I have to tell you that is not how a plow is supposed to sound. It is not supposed to sound like you are zippering through the ground.
Ooh. Interesting. So it's a plow going through the earth, and it just sounds like a tear of paper. Interesting. I do like that. I think it's a little far-fetched from the sound given, but I do like it. B. How about you? I feel so bad putting you on the spot like that.
Oh, the improv. Oh, the improv.
Going once. Going twice. Gone. I think I'm going to give that one to Blizzy. Because while I like the interpretation of it being ripping the ground asunder, I think that's a little too far from the original sound. But I do like the story of the cop giving a ticket, so I'm going to give it to Blizzy. Players! Your fifth sound is... Blizzy, you're up first.
Giant scissors are really impractical for arts and crafts. This is the last time I borrow a pair of scissors from an anime girl with a weird living clothing.
Kill la Kill reference. I like it. Let's see if we can do better. Bearston.
Could I pay a bunch of money for a professional shredder? I mean, I could, but I have little Jimmy over here, and he loves his tearing things. Come on, little Jimmy, tear some more of the documents.
I do like that. Wait, real quick. What does this sound like to you guys? Because I can't hear it. In real,
Nothing. I heard nothing.
No, the sound that I
thought you were gonna
played.
play it again. Yeah, just like paper and being ripped, cut, torn, something.
Oh, so then
several times.
Okay, so then what was the last one?
Paper but ripping?
I thought it was a zipper.
Give me
I
1
guess it could
second.
be a zipper as well. I think the hosts got the sounds mixed up. I think we should go behind the stand and start stealing points.
Yes.
That is my bad. That fourth one was in fact a zipper, and I thought it was the paper ripping because of the ticket ripping. That is my bad. I think I will rectify that mistake by granting everybody 3 points for that last one.
Well, don't give me 3 points. I already got my 3 points.
I apologize, players. That was my fault as the host. My audio thing makes it so that I can't hear whatever's playing on my Firefox. So I'm playing these sounds blind the entire time.
Ah, I see.
Okay. So we got Shredder Story, and we got
Giant scissors.
Giant scissors. I do like both of those interpretations. They were both good. B, do you have anything to bring to the table? Have you been cooking anything in that noggin?
I just sharpened this katana, and it's just so satisfying to keep slicing through all this paper, but I've gone through an entire ream of paper now, and I don't think my wallet can keep up.
I do like that. I think I like that more than little Jimmy shredding the paper, which it's funny, but I like I think that's some good improv right there. A good narrative decision there. And
It is
the
very satisfying.
Mhm. And the giant scissors is just kill a kill. You got to be original. Come on. But yeah, I'm gonna give that to B for the katanas going through paper. Players, that's gonna bring us to our last sound, which I know which this one is now. Players, your last sound is
Interesting. Can we hear it one more time?
Yes, you may. Players, your last sound is Blizzy.
It is a coin well, not a piece of wood shaped like a coin well. Stop throwing wood down my well.
Ooh, cursed well. I do like it. I do like it. Does anybody have anything else they want to bring to the table? Bearston.
All right, pile them up. And they're all dead anyway. They don't care. Into the hole. Into the hole they go.
Into the hole they go, indeed. And last, B, do you have anything?
I don't think I got anything for this one.
Fair enough. This one is a hard one. I like the interpretation of the magic well, personally. So I think I'm going to give that to Blizzy for another 3 points. Going into our final shiny question, players, our point total is in last place. We have B with 12 points. In second place, we have Bearston with 16. And in first place, we have Captain Blizzy with 19. Players, we are going to go into our final shiny question. And this question is called A Sound Story. Players, on our Discord soundboard, I'm sure you noticed that there's more than just your buzzers. You will be given 30 seconds to listen to these sounds, to play the sounds, and to come up with a story that uses these sounds. Each time, you will then have an additional 30 seconds to present a story to me using these sounds. Each time you use one of these sounds in your story, you will gain a point. However, if you use a sound back to back, you will be losing points. Do I make myself clear?
So the story can only be told through sounds?
No, you will be telling the story and then using the sounds as sound effects in your story.
Okay.
But for each sound used, you will gain a point. So this can be anyone's game here. Sound good?
Yes.
All right.
I can do that.
Then players, I'm gonna play your sounds real quick for the people viewing at home. Here are your sounds. Our first sound on the Discord is gonna be a police siren. Very loud, obnoxious, but a very familiar sound. Next up, we have the humble microwave. Also very loud. Our third one is going to be a magic wand. Players, we all want to be a little pretty princess sometimes. And so a magic wand is nice for that kind of story. Next, our fourth sound is a record scratch. Like earlier, how did I get here? Something shocking has happened, and so the record scratches. Players, your fifth sound is going to be glass clinking. Could be cheersing, could be something about to break. Who knows? And then players, your last sound is going to be the roaring thunder itself. Players, your time starts now. Yeah, I really should have gotten like a countdown song for this, but I can just talk.
Get the Jeopardy countdown.
I could. Will I get DMCA'd for that?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Who cares? Oh, well, anyway, players, your time is up. Hope you have a good story to tell. Whoever will buzz in first is going to be our first contestant to tell their story.
I will go first.
All right, Blizzy, you have 30 seconds on the clock. You get 1 point for each sound used and 1 point subtracted for every time you use a sound back to back. Ready? Your time starts now.
Oh, Glothgore, will you please share that story again? Of course, Johnson. Now, I must set the scene quite well, because I was being chased by the police. Give it up, Glothgore. You can't get away with stealing all that money. Oh, but I can. I cast Thunderbolt.
And your
And then
time
I-
is up. Blizzy, you earned 4 points for using 4 sound effects in that story. Your point
Should
total
write this down
is
for later.
23 points. Who would like to go next? Bearston, you are up next. You have 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
The plan's simple. We go heist the classy affair. Beforehand, we're going to call the police, let them know we're coming. That way, they're all going to arrive, and when they arrive, we come with them. After that, we're going to cast a little bit of our own magic when we come in there, cause the storm to fall. Once that's done, we're going to sneak on in and steal that sound, and that way no one will ever be able to get my sound again. Once that's done, we all go back home. We all relax and maybe pop in a simple TV dinner.
All right. Your time is up. That microwave played right before the timer went off, I believe. So I will give you 5 points there for 5 sound effects, bringing you to 21 points. Sky B, to win the game, you have to use more than... You have to use 11 sounds in your story.
Fun. I haven't been able to hear anything for 7 minutes.
Oh, Joy, can you not hear the Discord call?
I can now. I got my headphone cable, but my Bluetooth connection was slowly deteriorating for this entire time, and then I couldn't hear anything.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. Well, do you understand how this? Do you understand how this game works then?
No, it completely gave up as you were starting to explain this one.
All right, I'll go ahead and re-explain it for you then. Basically, there are. If you look at the Discord soundboard, there are 6 other sounds other than your buzzers. You have a police siren, a microwave, a magic wand noise, a glass clinking, a record scratch, and thunder. You will have 30 seconds. I'll give you another 30 seconds to think since you didn't hear me before. You will have 30 seconds to think about a story using all of these sounds. You get a point for each sound you use in your story, but you will get a point subtracted from your total anytime you spam a sound. So if you use the same sound back to back, you will get a point deducted. And then once your 30 seconds to plan is up, you have 30 seconds to tell your story, and I will keep track of every sound effect you use, and that will be added to your point total at the end. Currently, the point standings are Bearston with 21 and Blizzy with 23. You have to play 11 sound effects in your story to tie, 12 to win. Understood?
Yes. So my worst nightmare,
Yes.
which is ultimate improv.
Yes.
Mhm.
Unfortunately. I will give you 30 seconds since you've been deaf the entire time. So your 30 seconds to plan starts now.
Oh dear.
Hello, in that 30 seconds, I'm going to interrupt the chat real quick. Hello, Gay Boy. Hello, Zertolo. Hello, Board in Orbit. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching the game today, and we appreciate you attending, as always. And with that, your time is up. All right. You have 30 seconds on the clock to perform your story with sound effects. Are you ready?
No.
Well, too bad. Your time starts now.
Okay.
I'm going to reset the clock. I should have specified you do have to speak and say a story while playing sound effects.
Yes, I know. I just do not know what to say.
Fair enough. I will resume your time then. Ready? Continuing now.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Five.
Genuinely,
four,
my brain does not work at these speeds.
2, 1. You played a total of 1 sound effect, getting you 1 point.
My brain does not work at these speeds.
Fair enough. Hey, improv is in everybody's game. Sometimes we are just delegated to the artist positions.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
It's a shame
players.
This wasn't for all the marbles because I've lost mine.
But anyway, players, that's going to bring us to the end of our game. The point totals are as follows. B in last place, unfortunately, with 13 points. Bearston in second with 21. And taking first place is Captain Blizzy with 23 points.
You can't see it, but I'm queen waving to the crowd. The crowd that does not exist.
Making them the winner of our show tonight. Players, thank you so much for playing my game. And audience, remember, it's not about the noise you make, but it's how annoying it can be. Thank you so much for watching.